It is yoga like you've never seen before, and it's coming to Metro Detroit later this morning. Former wrestling star Diamond Dallas Page will be at Greenfield Elementary in Beverly Hills today to host DDP Yoga. We are so excited and honored to have Diamond Dallas Page and Zach Gowen, special guest at the event. Thank you guys for coming in this morning. I tell you, the whole newsroom's been a buzz knowing that you guys are coming in. This is exciting. All right, so we're going to start with you.
Yep.
What is DDP Yoga?
Well, DDP Yoga, it's completely different. I developed DDP Yoga for people who wouldn't be caught dead doing yoga.
And that was you?
That was me, but then I didn't start wrestling until I was 35. My wrestling career took off when I was 40 years old. That was in 96, 97, 98. I was on top of the world, then I blew my back out. And when I blew my back out, I was told by 3 specialists I was never gonna wrestle again. Wow. At that point, I just signed a multi-million-dollar deal that was gonna go away, so I try anything. Enter yoga. Yoga wasn't everything that I needed, so I started to mix rehab with it. I mixed the rehab of yoga, then I had an old school calisthenics, push-ups, squats, crunches, but I did them with a slow motion burn, and what I figured out, when you're doing something slow and you're engaging more muscles, every time you flex or engage a muscle, your heart has to beat faster to get the blood to the muscle. So completely by accident, I developed a workout that today is known as DDP Yoga. That's kick-ass cardio. Dramatically increase your flexibility. Strengthen your core like never before, all with minimal joint impact. In less than 3 months with what would become DDP Yoga, I was back in the ring. At 42, those doctors said I'd never wrestle again. At 43, I was a heavyweight champ. So I'm gonna keep doing that.
That's incredible. And Zach, I mean, you are a believer of DDP Yoga. Tell us how you got involved with this.
Well, I'm a huge believer. I mean, my story starts when I was 8 years old and I was diagnosed with cancer, and the only way to save my life was to amputate my leg. So I lost my leg to the battle of cancer, but they ended up saving my life, which I'm forever grateful for. And what got me through those hard times, growing up feeling different, feeling left out, feeling less than, was my love of professional wrestling. And I still am a huge fan of Diamond Dallas Page, and I've been wrestling now for 15 years. I was the world's first one-legged professional wrestler. So I've been hopping on one leg for 25 years, wrestling for 15 years. My body was beat up. My body was banged up. I mean, you can imagine the hip, the knee, the back hopping around.
I ran in one leg.
On one leg. Yeah. So I ran in DDP a few years ago, and he's like, "Bro, you gotta do the DDP yoga." And I'm like, I don't know. I have one leg. I kind of do my own thing. He's like, "Trust me, bro." So
did it transform things for you? What did it do?
Completely transformative. I'm pain-free. I move around the ring like I'm 18 years old again. There's absolutely no pain in my body thanks to DDP Yoga. It's not just stretching out. I mean, like you said, it's a total fitness package. And what makes it so great is that it's so accessible. So even a guy with one leg can do it. Even a guy who's 400, 500 pounds can do it. Even a woman who's 44 years old, a middle school teacher, mother of 2, who lost both legs 6 years ago, I trained her for 6 weeks over the summer. I got her doing it. She's moving around.
And I know you've got this class coming up. It's
tonight, this morning.
More than just a class. It starts at 10 o'clock this morning.
Right.
What can we expect today?
It's inspiration meets perspiration. It's a 3-hour workshop, and there's 2 things I'm going to promise people. When they leave there, they're going to feel so powerful. They're going to feel so inspired that they're going to feel like they can run through a brick wall. The other thing I'm going to guarantee them, you're going to sweat your ass off. But that's not to the second half.
He's just keeping it real, folks, right?
Just keeping it real, But we make it fun, and like Zach said, DDP Yoga was powered by, and he just did American Ninja Warrior.
I know.
And did unbelievable, got farther than a lot of the guys with 2 legs. But again, this is about building inner core strength, but also the power of the mind.
Sure.
Of yes, you can. And I quote so many different people while I'm doing my inspirational speaking, so that people can relate that they can do this. And we will have people walk in with, probably some crutches. We'll have people walk in who are really big. We'll have people walk in who'll be shredded in amazing shape. And by the time we get done, we'll break down breathing, we'll break down dynamic resistance, I'll break down the dime a dozen, and then we'll get into the workout. And I make it so anyone can do it at any level. And we'll have chairs there to help people, and it'll be a really inspiring. Plus, I take pictures of everybody afterwards. I sign their action
it's
figures.
It's a win-win. Who would want to go meet these guys? Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in. Again, 10 o'clock this morning at Greenfield Elementary. Yeah, we've got to do this, right? We've got to get the diamond. That's right.
And go to ddpyoga.com if you want to know more about the program and feel the bang.
website too. We'll be right back.